As we traveled through the rolling hills of the French countryside, Sam and I came upon a castle that stopped us in our tracks. Protected by a massive stone wall and hidden from the outside world, this 16th century stronghold once belonged to the Duprez family, winemakers who played a notable role in the champagne trade. The family had been rooted here for centuries. Their vineyards stretched across the surrounding hills, and while most production happened off-site, the chateau likely served as a key site for storage and aging. Beneath the estate, we found a series of arched cellars carved into the rock, cool, damp, and lined with dust-covered bottles. It felt like time had simply slowed down. Everything inside the home had been left behind. Furniture, documents, tools, all frozen in place. It gave us a rare chance to step directly into the past and imagine what life was like for a traditional French champagne producer. As production methods evolved in the 19th century, the chateau gradually lost its central role. The family likely moved operations elsewhere, and the estate was slowly forgotten.
Hello there everybody, welcome back to the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie and today helping me out is Sam behind the camera.
Hi there.
And we are filming an incredible place in France, in the Champagne region of France, because we are filming a castle of a family that were literally the pinnacles in producing champagne for the whole world. They had one of the best champagnes in the world. This was the castle of the Duprez family. A beautiful castle that has more of a resemblance of a farm, but you can see from the side towers of this place that it was truly a castle. Most of the champagne was not produced in this place, it was produced outside of it, but this was their main residence. I'm super excited to take you throughout this place. It has been abandoned for quite some time, but it should still have all the artifacts of the family in this place. Are you ready, Sam?
I am ready.
Let's do this, man.
All right, let's go.
You can see over here, the wall is literally crumbling down, falling apart. It's such a sin because this was the only castle in town here, and I don't think it's going to be ever restored because there's literally nothing anymore around here. If you look around, it's only forests and farmlands. All the wealth has drained from this region.
Except for that one house over there.
Yeah, one house and one over there as well. Two houses. But this is where we're going to go in, and this is where we're going to enter into the courtyard of the castle. They erected some sort of a fence here. Wow.
Not the fanciest fence.
No. You okay? Struggling.
Okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
I think it's now like winter time still, or it's already like spring, but everything is still very cold and colorless here. But in the summer it must be amazing out here.
Oh, it smells of pine.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
pine trees and everything. I see in the back there's also a house over there. I don't know, maybe for the concierge.
Exactly, guest house.
Guest house, yeah. Probably not that interesting, but over here we have the main castle building and the side buildings, the barns, probably where the tractors would be.
I wouldn't have thought that this tower is actually part of the farm.
Oh yeah, that's part of the barn. You would think that's part of the residence, right?
Exactly.
Wow. But here you can get a sense of scale of the property itself. But what you can see from this building is that lots of parts of it have been added on later.
Ah, yeah.
Like they are constructed at a later date. The main section of this building is created in the 16th century, and probably the barns have been added on over time. You can see they don't match up.
Exactly, and these bricks look ancient over here.
Yeah.
Look at the entrance gate.
That's lovely. I want to look in the barn over there, because here they would come in with their tractors and wagons back in the time.
Is it open?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Whoa.
There's even still a car in here.
Whoa.
Renault. Very typical French car. That's the main brand in France. Renault, Peugeot and Citroën.
Look at this.
This one has seen better times. Everything is literally broken on this one. Somebody threw a rock inside this one to break the window.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sam, if you turn around, you're going to be surprised. There's a horse carriage.
Oh my god.
Look at that.
Actual carriage.
Yeah. Here the owners of the place
What on earth?
would be transported into. Still in pretty good shape.
It is.
It's not the fanciest of horse carriages, but definitely a beautiful piece. I'm gonna link a video up here of the fanciest horse carriage that I've ever found in an abandoned castle. But this is also a treat to find.
It works. And it fits in the whole farmland aesthetic.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, look over there. You can see the archway
Oh yeah.
leading into the tower over there. The tower is not functional at all. I think it's just a storage space from back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's still some hay over here.
Oh wow. I don't know until what time this family used to produce champagne, but certainly at some point they stopped because we tried researching their brand and it's not really around anymore. There are the Duprez family, there's still brands of champagne with Duprez on there, but it's not from this exact family. And that's a bit of a mystery to us because we know for sure that it was from the Duprez family and that they produced one of the best champagnes in the world. There's a window open over here, but I want to see on that side as well before we go in.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Lovely courtyard. Absolutely beautiful. And this is most likely the front side of the place. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main entrance.
Here's the front door. Boarded up. Wow. You can see above the door there, Sam.
Wow.
1566 it says over there.
Whoa.
1566. 16th century. Beautiful. That's almost 500 years old.
That's bizarre.
That's absolutely bizarre, yeah. And let's see the tower over there because I think we can see inside the tower. What's this? This looks like the house from the gatekeeper or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fireplace, a typical French, authentic fireplace over there.
I did not expect this in here.
Quite cool. And then over here, a seat and everything still left, but not that much.
Wow.
Definitely not a place to live.
Well, like you said, for the gatekeeper, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
How would you go up in this place? Because it doesn't seem like you can go up in the tower. This is probably like a toilet or something. Okay, let's make our way into the castle. Sam is gonna show us the way.
No laughing.
Sam is still apprenticing, exploring. It's doing good. Nice.
I'll show how it's done.
Okay, I'm probably gonna fail.
Oh, come on, show off.
Show off. Okay.
This is renovated,
Yeah.
or at least
Yeah,
they
you can
tried.
definitely see like the paint job everywhere. Looks a bit empty. Looks very empty. There's a calendar over here, Sam. June. What's the year on there? 2009?
What? Oh, that must be the year they tried to renovate it.
Yeah.
And this was supposed to be a children's room, I think.
Look at that. What's this? Looks like we're going into a basement of some sort.
Ooh.
Like a dungeon down here.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh, those floor panels look flimsy.
Yeah, watch out because this stairway over here is quite broken. I want to go into the basement first because I'm quite certain this is going to be a wine cellar.
It looks like a dungeon.
It definitely looks like one, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a typical French basement from a castle. Look at the arched style ceiling over here.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
And some champagne's left.
Yeah. Couple of bottles. What do we have here? Is that their own brand?
It says Bourgogne.
This is more a no. This is a champagne.
Bourgogne Mousson. So it is a wine with bubbles in there, but it's not classified as champagne.
Okay, and this one? Sam is like a real know all about these kinds of drinks. This is champagne.
It is champagne. I have no clue about the brand. And it's demi-sec, so I'm glad they didn't open it.
What do we have here? A bottle with peas.
Oh. It's just peas.
Yeah, no thank you. I will skip that one. And a lot more bottles over here. You can see there's not a lot of champagne left in this place.
No.
Perrier, very old Perrier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still water in there.
And some wine bottles and everything down there as well. Look at that.
Can you imagine being chained up in here as a criminal?
That would be crazy, and that probably also happened here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, looking at the history of these places and the time period, those kinds of things definitely happened.
Trying to get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also not a supply basement. This is really like storage, but also other kinds of things. Beautiful. They made it into this arched shape as sort of a foundation for the weight of the castle above. Because this is the strongest form of building something. Wow. Let's see if there's something in the castle.
Yeah, like.
Oh. And this here is the doorway that would lead you into the basement. But you can also come here, and this was the front door with the number 1566 above there that we were just standing in front of. I'm gonna put my bag off during this exploration. I'm gonna put it here somewhere.
I want to do that too.
Yeah, pick it up later. Let me help you.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Then we can freely move around and show you this place in all its glory. I still want to go to that section. The doorway has shrunk a little bit because the wallpaper again has fallen down. Oh, and here we can also see the front doorbell. Look at that.
Oh, that's cool. A real doorbell.
Wow. That's so cool. Yeah. Looks like it's also completely empty over here. Unfortunately.
Wow.
Don't see much. Looks like a lot of renovations have gone on over here. I see a taxidermy.
Oh.
Taxidermy deer here on the wall. Very typical for French castles.
My dear friend.
Beautiful. He has seen better times though.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is still from the old times, for sure.
Whoa.
This is how the family must have lived back then. One bed in the corner there, small dining table, the flowers still on there.
Fake flowers.
Yeah, absolutely. These are definitely not real. Look at that, still made bed.
With a trapdoor over there?
Yeah, we'll look in a moment. It's a small doorway leading to somewhere. Yeah, very old television.
It's in quite good condition actually.
Looks beautiful.
Yes.
Wow. No remote control, only buttons. Love this one as well. Plasterwork. Not really.
And again, the sewing.
Yeah, tapestry on the wall. Off hunting, of course. And I also love the wallpaper here.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Also depicting the farm side.
Yeah. I think these people were quite modest. Looking at all the things inside of their house.
Well, this cabinet is not really modest, but...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's quite modest, I think.
Yeah.
But have you seen?
Oh, whoa.
There's a whole stack of pictures over here. Look at that.
Whoa.
It's beautiful. Côte d'Azur. No, this is Normandy, sorry. Normandy, France. A family picture.
Wow.
Oh, Sam.
Whoa.
This is in front of the castle. This is the main gate.
Whoa.
That's the whole
Yeah,
family
it is.
together. The Duprez family. Yeah. Wow. I think maybe even some pictures inside the castle. A young child. The mother holding a baby. Very vintage pictures. Literally hundreds of pictures
Whoa.
left here. The woman with the dogs.
A couple of them must be so old.
This one, for example.
Wow.
This one has been made in tiers and troyes.
Is there a date on there?
There's nothing on there, but definitely more than 100 years old.
Absolutely.
I love this one of a woman playing the piano. So beautiful. And there's
That's pretty cool.
more and more and more pictures down here.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I want to see what's next to it though.
Yeah. Don't you want to see the trapdoor?
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, let's go through here. Somebody definitely slept here in this room. Like this is a bed maybe for one of the last residents that they had their dining room, sleeping room all close together. Didn't have to take stairs anymore. Probably didn't use the downstairs anymore like we said before. And this might have been the last part of the house that was lived in. Love how it's still made. Oh, there's a little
Oh, what?
tin box underneath here
With a letter.
with a letter. Hector, it's directed to. Jean, Jean, I think Jean I should pronounce it. 1971.
What?
1971. Crazy. And these are typical French beds. Even a couple of pictures and radios here. Yeah, like if you don't look very closely, it is worked into the wall. But this one is exposed and that gives it away. In some castles, like the wallpaper is plastered over here. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
just a toilet.
We can show it briefly. What we have behind here.
Oh.
Yeah.
A very small bath.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't fit in there. With a high ceiling. Yeah, it's not so special.
And again, they added kind of a childish wallpaper around.
So maybe they
It's been plastered on here.
yeah, it's like a band of wallpaper they put across there. Interesting.
At least they liked color.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's see the next room. And here we come into some sort of a dining room.
Whoa.
Very beautiful dining room, actually.
Whoa, I did not expect this.
No. But yeah, it's a castle still, so they have to have some really impressive rooms.
Wow, no.
Yeah. Lovely. This one comes back. The other room also had a sort of spinning wheel.
Yeah, but I also just like the stone construction of this entire castle.
This one does have some ornaments, like,
It's so high quality.
yeah. It lasts for years. This is already here for 500 years.
Exactly.
Nowadays we build houses and they last for like 100 years and then they crumble down. It's crazy. Love the seating area over there. Little upholstered seat right in front of the window. Would have been lovely to sit in. And if you look behind the seat here, Sam,
Yes.
you can see some train tracks from the children, presumably.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe grandchildren that came here. General, French general. Even the teapot and everything is still left here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
A very, very small picture. Very small vintage picture.
Again, of someone in the military?
Yeah.
Beautiful porcelain. Yeah, you fit right in, Leslie.
Yeah, I do. I'm made for this.
Whoa, this is beautiful marble.
White marble fireplace. Typical French fireplace. Unfortunately, the mirror broke. Still wonderful to see. And even the basket with the wood is still left here.
Ready for the next fire.
Yeah. You see this a lot, that the wood like left here the day before, they gathered the last basket of wood, they never used it, and then they somehow passed away, and yeah, it's left like that. Maybe you can hear it, but the bells of the church in the background are ringing.
And that's pretty far away.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
It resonates throughout the valleys.
Exactly. Lovely seat. Oh.
I think this was a bed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can pull it out
Definitely.
for an extra guest in the castle. What do we have here? Not sure if this is in the castle. These are definitely residents from this place. 100%. And look at the record player / radio that we have over here.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. This is how they entertained their guests. If you look on top, that's the record player part. And then one of those secretary cabinets.
Oh.
It folds open. You could put a seat in front of here. And then you have sort of a working desk with all your little compartments where you could store letters and everything that you needed for your business. Very old handwritten letter. Beautiful to see.
They had such good handwriting back then.
Yeah. Calligraphy, is that how you call it?
Yeah, calligraphy.
Calligraphy, yeah. That's something they don't study anymore nowadays on school. Huh?
Sometimes in design school, I think.
Yeah, design school, yeah. I would love to know how to write like that, but my handwriting is absolutely terrible. Tinning diner table over here, and you can see, I think it was quite a small family back in the time.
What I think is interesting
What do you see?
is this
Oh,
newspaper.
Les Annales?
But it has a date.
19th of May, 1907. Whoa.
What on earth? Why is it over here?
It says here, prix de numéro, and it's 25 cents for this newspaper.
What were the stories in 1907? Oh, a lot of commercials.
You can see, you can buy a shoe, 18 French francs, I think it was back then. Even for a Swiss pocket knife, they were around for a long time already. I love to see this.
Oh, Kodak cameras.
Oh my God. You could pick it up in Lyon or Paris.
No way.
Wow, and then the stories would unfold in the newspaper.
Oh, even pictures. What?
Lovely.
I didn't know they could print pictures back then.
That's beautiful.
Big March.
Yeah. 1907.
Yes.
That's before the First World War.
It is.
Goh. That's 115 years ago.
It feels so close when you look at it like that.
Yeah. Feels like the people back then held this in their hands.
They did.
And now we are here and holding their history. Beautiful cabinet over here as well. Lovely. The carvings. Still full. All the glasses and cups and plates. Not that fancy, I would say.
Again,
Very modest.
same pattern.
Yeah. Very, very modest. Does it say here La Paella? La Paella?
It's a paella recipe
Yeah, French, the Spanish dish.
from Valencia.
Beautiful. So that maybe went on vacation and bought this as a little gift. It says 1770. That's probably not right, like date-wise.
No,
Let's
that
put this
can't be.
back. No, that's way too old.
I'm not sure if paella was invented back then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Filled with stuff and glasses. Okay. Very soup spoon, I think.
I hope it's for soup.
Yeah. I was looking towards this town over here, and I quite love this. I cannot pinpoint where it is in France. I've been all throughout France, but this one is, yeah, I don't know. I would love to visit though.
It's beautiful, medieval.
Yeah. A couple of books lying here, but I see there's a small picture of a young lady underneath here in this book. Quite nice. Very old picture.
I mean, even kept a little bit of flour.
Oh, look at that, yeah. This is a real flower. Lying here for a long, long time. And even the glasses of the woman or man who lived here are still left. Wow.
Is that a miniature pipe?
Where do you see it? Oh, yeah. Oh, it is stuck to it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It's part of it. It's a very small porcelain pipe.
It's some weird china.
Yeah. I think there's another room down here as well. Very small bedroom. If you come in, you can barely fit with 2 people in here. Big mess.
Big mess.
Yeah. But still made bed over here in the corner.
Oh,
Sorry?
And one of your favorite things.
What is that? The nightstand? Oh, the port bottle.
A bottle of Porto.
Yeah, that's one of
next to the bed.
That's one of my favorite drinks. Like, this would be my night setup. The bed over here. Okay, let's see if we can find something more. Still have to see this side of the castle. On the other side of the hallway. Oh, the smell in here, Sam.
It's like menthol.
Yeah. Very
Wow.
strange smell. And also a big mess. Like
It's a mess, but I love this dark colored wallpaper.
Oh yeah,
With the
typical.
dark wood.
And even the curtains above there. Wow. It's lovely. Yeah. The majority like this is overthrown in this room.
Another wine bottle.
Oh, what do we have here? It's a white wine. Yes, a white wine. Blanc Meleu.
Soft white wine, right?
Yeah, a lovely soft white wine. Oh, here's another room. This is another typical bedroom that we have over here. With one of those French slate thick beds, oak wood beds, still made, very big mattresses. Love them. This probably nobody slept in here for a long time. Oh, could walk around the castle with a candle.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And we're ready to pack up.
Yeah. Suitcase, it feels like it's full.
Really?
Yeah. Can we open this up? That's the question. No, I don't think so.
It's locked.
Here's one of the keys. Could open it up with, but it's impossible to open up.
Oh.
Suitcase, ready to go. One of those sinks, traditional sinks, with a jug of water. You could wash yourself in the evening.
Yes, this was a washing table, right?
Yeah. I would also call it more like a vanity, but here you could store your brush, some other things, your soaps and everything. You can wash yourself before you go to bed. Oh, that's a cool depiction over there. Look at that. A lady drinking a glass. Lovely. And even here in the bedroom, we have a marble fireplace.
Beautiful. A very small shoe.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to watch. It doesn't seem very comfortable. And that ceramic stove, maybe you have to also look at this one. It's beautiful
Let's
to
see
see.
if I can show that.
Very nice stove down here. Don't know if we can open it up, but love the blue color on there.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Religious depictions, of course.
You need those.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty surrealist.
I love it. Okay. Let's go further throughout here. I want to find more history. Up the stairway?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, let's see. Oh, there's a very small bed here. Look at that. Who would sleep here? Probably one of the children, right?
Yeah, it's a child's bed.
Yeah, lovely. In the middle of the hallway, middle of the stairway. Oh, look at this. Wow,
Whoa. A red room.
completely red bedroom. Almost at the top of the castle, like halfway. This looks very authentic, this room. Very preserved. Love the still made bed over here. Couple of pictures on the wall. Wow. This looks like a room for a person that would do everything in this room.
And I believe this is the exact same newspaper.
This is a couple of days before. This is the other one was 17th of May.
No way.
This is 12th of May, 1907. Wow, 25 cents. Why are there that old newspapers in
I
this
have
place?
no clue.
It's quite
Seems
crazy.
like these couple of rooms remained untouched.
Yeah, exactly. We even have beautiful little house here. It's not so far from here. In the French and the German countryside, you would find these. Maybe even the French Alps and everything. And then this wonderful, wonderful fireplace over here.
That's massive.
Yeah.
almost floor to ceiling.
Yeah. I think back in the time this would really be a fireplace, but they converted it for this kinds of application right now. Even the blocks of wood still standing here. The newspapers, these are a bit newer, Sam.
And they used that for burning wood.
Yeah, 1983.
There you go.
Nobody lived in this place for quite a long time. Advertisements from back then for fridges and washing machines. 2,575 francs.
All the modern comforts.
Yeah. Everything we take nowadays for granted. Oh wow. Beautiful steamship, I think. Lovely.
It's a peculiar shape.
A small washing table here to the side. Even a rack for the dishes. So I think somebody lived in this room, like literally lived here.
Yes.
Looks like it. And all the dishes and glasses over here as well. The cups and plates and everything. I think there's one more way to the top of the castle, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we haven't checked out yet. We made it to the top floor of the castle. Oh my, and over here it looks like they were in full renovation up here and trying to make this castle into something beautiful. But unfortunately the Duprez family didn't have any money left to even attempt a proper restoration up here.
Check this out.
Wow. All their antiques are also stored up here. Grandfather's clock, table back there, love it.
Look at these books.
Lots of books, yeah. And it looks like this also used to be some sort of a living area, Sam. With a full fireplace here and everything.
Yeah.
I think people used to live on this top floor.
100%.
Wow, but it's not...
Should watch out that we don't fall over.
Yeah, there's so much stuff up here. Look down here. It's one of those old saws you could saw like a big tree with.
Wow.
Okay, let's see if we can find anything up here. Jeez, this is a massive mess.
They tried covering up these curtains over here.
Maybe they wanted to preserve them.
Yeah. They really tried to renovate the place, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I give them credit for it, but yeah, restoring a castle is a massive job and costs so much money. You see back there? Beautiful curtains, and I also see some chairs on the bed.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Yeah.
This is going to be a difficult one.
Yeah. I can barely fit through there. Oh yeah, there's a full bedroom back here. You okay?
Almost.
I can take over for you. You good?
I am good.
Okay. Whoa. Look at this, Sam. There's even like a built-in cabinet here.
That is a massive closet.
Lots and lots of clothes of the owner still left here.
Ooh. Well, I've never seen this in a castle.
Full leather jacket.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nowadays they would call this a walk-in closet.
Yeah. Wow, but it's an attempt at a walk-in closet because it's quite unstable and quite handmade.
Yeah.
As you can see from everything. And even a bathroom to this side I saw. Yeah, also a very big mess. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Oh, I truly didn't expect that. Look at this.
Whoa.
There's a full bedroom up here. A golden bedroom. Champagne color.
Exactly.
That is really fitting with the story of the castle.
Wow. Also look at the curtains.
Yeah, let's first have a look over here.
Let me see if I can show that. It's like clementines on there, or flowers.
All flowers on the outside. Orange color, clementines, like you said, on the inside. Quite nice. I also love the exposed stone here. I can really see the structure of this place in there.
No upholstery whatsoever.
No, but it has its own charm. Sometimes upholstery is nice, and sometimes showing the structure of the castle is really beautiful. Yeah. We also have some very nice chairs down here with that champagne color coming back again. Beautiful upholstery on there. Similar one to this side. And even this sort of fire screen back here.
Didn't they use that to clothe the ladies?
Yeah, but I would expect it to be higher for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Then you would call it a divider, and then the ladies or men would dress up behind it. Yeah, exactly. But I think these would be put in front of fireplaces when they were not in use. For example, the fireplace over there in the corner. A very nice fireplace here in the corner.
Very French one.
Yeah. But also renovated and also silver plate up here. And a couple of pictures again. We've already seen a lot of pictures in the castle. The children. This looks like the mother and then the two children over there.
Exactly.
Gold-plated mirror. Some
And religious artifacts, of course.
Yeah, of course, in every castle or every old French place you expect religion to come back. Nice desk here.
Oh, is that Versailles?
That's Château de Versailles. Or the Louvre, I'm not 100% sure. Face. Wow. Somebody's study desk over here.
Very Romanesque.
So certainly somebody used to live on this top floor of the castle. A similar bench, but then in a salon style, here in the corner. Double one, as you can see. And to talk a little bit more about the renovations that these people did and the cost associated with those renovations, you can see over here, normally these would be ornaments, these would be plasterwork, but...
Oh yeah, it fooled me.
Yeah, it's actually just paint, as you can see.
Completely flat.
Yeah, and then here they plastered something on very cheaply. But I mean, you cannot blame them again. It costs millions to renovate a castle like this.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
And look at these books. They're straight out of Harry Potter.
Yeah, they look massive.
Whoa.
That's one of the biggest books I've ever seen. Let me try to... Oh, they're incredibly heavy.
Whoa.
They're incredibly heavy. I think like at least 5 kilograms or something. 10 pounds for people from the United States. Let's see. Beautifully, beautiful.
Leather work
designed.
on there.
Yeah, exactly. These shouldn't be left here. Wow. Oh, this is the dictionary.
Oh, same as the other one.
French-Latin dictionary. Look at that. Beautiful book. Yeah, oh yeah, this one is also a dictionary, like you just said. French-Latin, so yeah, that's probably something for religion or medicine or something like that.
Sounds pretty ancient.
Yeah.
Also, I just noticed we skipped over this.
Oh.
Check out this painting.
Oh, wow. Lions and horses and
something
fights.
Arabic or
yeah, it looks
Indian?
Looks like something Arabic. Beautiful tapestry. And that's not typically French. This one is typically French above the bed here. This you see in a lot of French manors and castles, depicting that typical French lifestyle from back then. People dancing, enjoying, making music in the back gardens of their places. I love this bed as well. It's quite beautiful.
It is.
Very typical again. The upholstery matching the walls and matching everything. Everything that matches in France is what they love and how they designed their places back then. I think the taxidermy bird is the last thing we have to show in this place.
Let me get a good close-up of that. Well,
is that a spork?
I have no clue what it is.
A pheasant. Pheasant, maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know nothing about birds.
No, I'm also not a big on birds. So yeah, again, if somebody knows,
some pictures.
let us know. Yeah, we got some old pictures. See, the picture frame is crumbling down, with a young lady holding a flower. Some man over here as well. I love this one as well. This is quite new picture. We know this place has been abandoned since 2002, right?
Yes.
So that's pretty recent. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's see if we can find anything else up here. But this bedroom was definitely already a treat. Even here in this room, you have these jam pots that are left here like for ages, and I don't even know what's inside of there. Ooh, looks very disgusting to me.
Must be some old rhubarb or something.
It's actually not that disgusting. It's apple jam, confiture pomme, and also citron.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but I wouldn't eat it anymore. I think you're going to be very sick if you eat that.
Or drunk.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it pasteurizes. Okay, let's go down here. Whoa, like taking everything with me. It's down here. What a mess. Nothing there.
Oh my god.
There's definitely lift in this room.
This
I think
definitely looks more vandalized than restored.
Yeah. My conclusion from this is I think somebody like literally lived on this top floor. And the house or the castle might have been divided in like two or yeah, I don't know, but that's my verdict from it.
Could definitely be.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I can see something over here. Yeah, this is still a very nice room. Damn.
Another one?
Another cool room, yeah. And another dining room. We had a dining room downstairs.
Whoa.
And we have a dining room upstairs.
Never have enough dining rooms.
No, that's true. Like, food in France is very important. Oh. Oh. Permis de conducteur. You know what that means?
I think it's a train ticket.
No, that's the driving license.
No
Permis
way.
yeah, like the permit for driving, it says in French. And this one is for Mr. Pascal Duprez. So it was the definitely the one of the ancestors or the former owners of this place. Born in 1963, and he got his driver's license in '86. So this man is probably still alive.
Whoa.
Yeah, he could drive a car and a motorcycle. French driving license in paper. Nowadays they're all a card, but back then they were all on paper. Like I think a lot of people who are watching probably still know that. So yeah, very nice room that we just entered into. Dining table here in the middle. What do we have on the table here?
Some books.
It's probably something geography, right?
The atlas, it says.
Oh yeah, the French atlas. Oh, depicts people working. Oh, here we have some
Wow.
atlases. That's beautiful.
Maybe atlases through the years.
Yeah, you can see. Like, this is Hollandia.
Oh,
Holland.
it is. That one as well.
Yeah. The Netherlands. Where we are from. Wow. And okay, I just saw it. I love this fireplace here.
Wow.
That doesn't look restored. That looks like it's original from this house.
Exactly. And I think this is the only wooden one that we have seen, right? The rest is
Plasterwork.
all in plasterwork.
Yeah. Normally those fireplaces are in stone, but here they try to recreate them and they're in plaster. But this is probably still original from this place. A wonderful painting above there. Oh, I would love to be there.
Wow. It just depicts Victorian life.
Yeah.
On vacation, I think, with all the palm trees.
And even in the background you see a city.
Whoa. Let's see if I can get it on there.
Yeah. Is this bird real? He looks real. Looks like a taxidermy bird.
Hey, birdie.
I've seen better days. Poor thing. Let's say, oh, I'm not looking where you're going. This is a barometer. Ah, this.
Wrong.
It says also rain meter as well. So it's a sort of a, I don't know.
Some meteorological device.
Yeah, exactly. And this looks like a real painting above here. The other one was fake, but this is real. Wow. It's also barely hanging on up there. Jesus, without arms. I'm so sorry, man. The plants are coming inside. Like the vegetation on this side of this castle is just growing up and
Wow.
reaching into this place.
It's taken over.
This place is too far from civilization for anybody to make a major investment in it. So I think it's probably going to be left like this. Yeah. Beautiful plate, right?
Is it a plate or ornamentation?
It's a plate, but maybe it might be something. You have fireplaces and they cover the vents of the fireplace with plates like these. So it could have been one of these plates. See, it even has a hook on the back here.
Exactly.
So you can hang it somewhere. Oh, and even this chest underneath here. Have a look at this, Sam. Wonderful chest with drawers. I think you can even lift this up. No, you cannot. But you can, if you see here on the top, you see a man carved into it.
On the sides as well.
Oh, wow.
Looks like kind of South American style artwork.
Yeah, Aztec.
Yeah,
Aztec style. I was looking at it as well in that way. Lovely. Another like a leather jacket, maybe a motorcycle guy used to live here.
Maybe Indiana Jones lived there.
Yeah, maybe.
With the Indian painting and now the Aztec chest, leather jackets.
Maybe a real explorer lived in this place.
Exactly.
Not like us, we are not. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Okay, we have the same bird over here, but have a look behind the bird. We have a large picture of a young child on the wall. One of the children of the owners of Duprez. Wow, of Pascal. Another cabinet filled with books.
And DVDs.
And DVDs, yeah. And this is what you were referring to first.
Yes.
That's the dividing screen that people would dress behind. We are a bit too tall for it. I mean, it could work.
It will cover all the essentials.
It would cover the essentials, exactly. Beautiful. Another tapestry here on the wall. They were big fans of that, as you can see. Lovely French life.
How do you even make this?
Yeah. In my country, Belgium, in Brussels, they used to make these for centuries and still make them. But how they are made, I'm not sure. This is just mastery. That's a skill that we lost, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Beautiful upholstery chair down there. Wow. I was quite skeptical at first about this castle, but now that we've been through it and we've told the story, I'm super happy that we made this video, because it was so special to me to see this place and tell the story of the Duprez family. And yeah, they're unfortunately that they couldn't restore this castle in their full glory. But yeah, that's how it is sometimes, and that's history that gets lost. I want to thank you all for watching this week's video. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write a nice comment. Thank you to Sam behind the camera for helping us out.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you next week in another beautiful episode. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye, Jesus.